politicians hate an educated public? Yes. Like, I don't know if I would go this far, but I think I would. To say that I think that it is intentional that the voting public and the average public user or citizen is intentionally uneducated. And I think that, for example, it is intentional that we don't learn statistics in high school. We're teaching algebra 2 and not statistics, because statistics will help people realize they're getting fucked over a lot more easily than algebra will. That's what I think. Maybe I'm crazy, okay? Hey, maybe I'm crazy, but it sure seems like it'd be beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, it's because, Asmongold's right here again. I mean, dude, how much of the time, to adult viewers, do you find yourself using calculus or needing to know about the history of, like, I don't know, something retarded that they teach you in school, right? Or mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell or whatever. It's like, bro, you understand that, like, almost 100% of people are not going to need that. And then I understand, because I've talked to the older generations and I said, why are the younger generations being taught this? I remember asking my father this. Why do I have to learn this? I'm never going to use this. And he's like, yeah, you're not. And I'm like, then why the fuck are they teaching me it? And you know what his answer was? His answer was, because we're teaching you how to think and learn. We're teaching you how to learn. And it's like, okay, granted, good point. Here's my counter to that. Why not teach me how interest works on my credit card? Why not teach me how to have a functioning relationship with a female or with a partner in general? I'm heterosexual, but whatever, be more inclusive, whomever your partner is. Why am I not taught about how to fix small things on my car? Why am I not taught how to handle social situations that are coming to a boiling point? Why am I not taught how to handle civil disagreements between one another? Isn't this going to be ways that we can, reduce domestic violence? Isn't this going to be ways that we can increase the prosperity between the sexes, the races, and the genders? Like, there's so much other content that we're not taught in school that I would debate is way more important. How do we balance our finances? This should be something that's mandatory. Not learning about the fucking solar system. Like it's asinine to me. And I understand, like, someone like Neil deGrasse Tyson or someone like this is going to be like, oh, of course you should learn about it. It's beautiful and it's cool. It's like, yeah, but that should be an elective. It's not needed. The things that should be required as core classes should be things that are needed. You should need math up to, I'd say like large division, fractions, percentages, averages, these bullshit like that. That's like the top of the line that you should learn mathematically. Everything else, if your field requires it and you need to go in to learn one of these things to apply for a degree so that you can take that degree and then go into a job field, that's how that should work. Like, if you are, biologist, like, you don't need to do that. Now, it still is performing the same function of, we're teaching people how to learn, how to show up to a place, how to be on time, how to not get distracted, how to focus on their work. Like, it's still teaching the core tenets. It's just also helping society. The problem is that I think that Asmongold and the chatter are correct. And the chatter just means someone in chat saying what they're saying. Basically, that, they don't want a populated you know, or God damn it, they don't want an intellectual populace. They want them to be dumb so that they're easily tricked and manipulated so that they can stay at the top. I mean, like literally during slavery, they did not want you teaching slaves how to read, how to write, all this other kind of shit. Why? Because they wanted to stay in power. And if they kept them intellectually inept, then they could stay in power at an easier rate. This is kind of what I believe is actually happening. Obviously, once again, to a much lesser extent. I know I've brought up slavery multiple times here. It is not to say that it is a one-to-one. It is just an analogy that I believe people are passionate about and people understand how it works and how fucking horrific it was. And if we can draw any level of correlation to such a vile, fucking destructive, horrific, satanic, evil fucking action like slavery upon African Americans, I think that is fucking scary, and I think it's telling, and it's fucking scary. It's really bad.
So maybe it's happening on purpose.
And the ultra wealthy continue to garner more and more of our wealth.
Yeah.
We have decided, I know, if they win the gold, let's give them the silver and the bronze and let's lower their taxes.
Ooh.